Hi, I'm Deborah from South Essex Slings. In this video I'm going to use the Lenny Lamb hybrid half buckle carrier in a hip carry. So first thing I'm going to do is adjust this to fit my child. So you've got these adjusters on the front which adjust the height, and you have this Velcro in the waistband which adjusts the width. So fit that to fit your child. If you are struggling and aren't sure how to do that, then please reach out, pop me a message. So you're going to pop your waistband on, so all those labels in there are going to go against your body with the carrier hanging over the front. And it's going to go on, the height of it depends on the height of your child. So you want your baby's head to be up here on the firm part of your chest, so wherever their bottom is in relation to that is where this waistband goes. And it's going to go slightly over to one side. You don't want it right the way under your armpit because that makes your arm twist, which makes your spine twist, and you're going to end up quite uncomfortable quite quickly. So it just goes slightly off to one side so it's on the front of your hip. Once you're happy that that's on, find your baby. Use your forearm to support across their thighs and allow their bottom to sit down over the back of your arm. This creates this nice deep-seated squat position, which is what we want them to finish in, and it's easier if we do it now. It makes it much easier to get baby into the sling. So supporting those thighs up, encouraging that bum to drop, and we're going to position their body over the centre of that carrier. If you need to use a mirror, please do. If you can do it by feel, do that. So their bottom is going to be positioned over the middle of that carrier, and we're going to drop their bottom slightly over the top of that waistband. We don't want it sat right on top of that waistband. That gets very uncomfortable for you. So we position their bottom in the centre and drop it slightly over the top. Your opposite hand is going to come underneath that carrier and drop their bottom into that fabric. So their bum is right in this fabric of the panel rather than their bum sitting right on top of that waistband. And the top of this you want up to about their neck. So once they're in and you're happy with their positioning and that the fabric's covering them nicely, keep one hand on their bottom. The strap that's near your armpit is going to go underneath your armpit. I'm just going to trap that there. Swap hands on baby's bum. Your free hand is going to come round behind. I'm going to find the top edge of that fabric and bring that straight across my back and round to the front. Just going to get rid of this strap by flinging that over my shoulder quickly. So this strap's going to come round to the front. I'm going to pass the top edge to my opposite hand that's supporting baby, and the bottom edge I'm going to bring round and bring in all that slack in the fabric. So it's nice and flat across my back. All that slack in the fabric. The bottom edge is going to go into the pit of baby's knee, and the top edge comes across the top of that bottom, and then I gather it all up at the opposite side and bring it underneath baby's back leg. And I'm going to trap that fabric in between my legs behind me. So baby's bum's nice and covered. Then I'm going to take this opposite strap on the other side. I'm just going to make sure that baby isn't too skew whiff in there. Once you've tightened one side, sometimes it can get a bit wonky. So I'm just going to pull that back straight on baby and pop this over my shoulder. You have a choice here whether to flip this or not. If you feel that baby has enough space here, perfect, carry on. If you want baby to have a little bit more space around their face, you can bring your hand underneath and reach for that edge that's near your neck and flip that out underneath. Swap those edges over. So what you get is this little twist here, which just creates a little bit more space in front of baby. So you can do it either way, whatever works for you. I'm going to keep the flip. So the bottom edge is now up by my neck and the one from the inside is now down my arm. Keep one hand on baby's bottom. You're going to take your hand behind you and reach for that edge of that wrap. Bring it round across your back. You can shrug your shoulder if you want to bring that slack through. Bring it round to my opposite hand, and then I can hold that, pull the slack from the middle and the bottom edge, and again tuck that into baby's knee pit. Bring this over baby's bottom, under the leg on the opposite side, and go round the back. Take the other side that was trapped between my legs, and both of those pieces will be tied in a nice secure double knot behind my back. So we will tuck baby's knees up, encourage that pelvic tilt where their knees are up higher than their bottom, just check their positioning. You can spread that a bit more if you want. You can pop their hands up by their face. Safety checks are checking that baby's airways are clear and visible and that they are held nice and snug against you. So baby is nice and safe, baby's nice and comfy, I'm comfy, so we're all good to go. If you want, if your baby is sort of 4 months and up and they want a little arm out, they can have a little arm out over the top as well. If they want to move around a little bit more, that's absolutely fine, but you don't have to. Once you have finished and you want to get baby out, you will undo that knot on your back. And keep a hand on baby's bottom while you start untying all of those straps. You don't have to spread those straps over baby's bum if you don't want. You can just bring them bunched up over the knees, across them and under the legs if you want to do it a bit quicker. But either works. So you can pop baby out and then take your waistband off. Catch my other videos for using this carrier with newborns and front carries and back carries. And if you've got any questions, please reach out. I'll be happy to help.